Welcome. During this video, I'll walk you through the process of using the artwork templates that can be downloaded for use with the Platen for the Brother GT printers. These artwork templates can be downloaded at www.capplaten.com. The artwork templates come in both a PSD and CDR format, as well as a PNG format that can be used in just about any graphic software program. What we'll do is we'll start off with just the PSD or the Photoshop one first. When you open it up, you will want to make sure that you have the layers window visible. If you currently don't already have the layers window visible, to activate it, all you'd have to do is go up to Window and go down to Layers. It'll then bring it up. In the layers window, you'll see that there are 3 layers currently available. The top layer, which you can activate by clicking on the eyeball, is the print grid layer. The print grid layer is what we recommend you print to your GT printer to help determine, based on the specifics of the cap you're using and the riser and or spacer combination that you use, to show what areas of the cap are really able to be printed. There are definitely certain areas of the cap that tuck underneath the risers or pinch in on the sides where the bill meets the crown of the cap that you'll not be able to print it. So this example of printing the grid will give you a visual area for you to know in the future where the best place to place the artwork will be. If you want to get that print grid off of your screen, just go ahead and check the eyeball. Now we have 2 other layers. We have the GT cap overlay, and this layer itself is designed to block out certain areas that we know are going to be areas that you can't print on with the cap Platen. So any of the transparent background areas that are visible are areas that are acceptable to go ahead and print. If you turn that layer off, you'll notice you have a full 14 by 16 printable area. And the final layer that you have is the layer that labeled your artwork here. This is the layer where you'll want to paste in your artwork or import in your artwork to. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and paste in some artwork. You notice that it shows up in this area, but you don't see it in this, and that's because it's actually under the GT cap overlay layer. So what you can do is just move this artwork up into the visible area, and you can place it. You can also size it. We provide a center guideline that runs down the center, our 7-inch mark down the center of it, that can help you align your artwork exactly to where you like it. If you're using just a CMYK printer, you can go ahead and just print this, leaving the white portion visible. If you're printing with a white ink printer, you'll either want to get rid of the white overlay as long as none of your artwork expands past the certain areas, or you want to go ahead and make your changes to your white so that there's no pure 255 color in there and before you bring it in, because this overlay itself is all RGB values 255, 255, 255, and will not be picked up or printed with the Brother printer. After you do that, all you have to do is go down to File, Print. You'll want to go ahead and choose whatever printer you're using. In this case, we can move it over so it's visible. Make your settings and what you're going to print to, and then just go ahead and print your artwork to it. We'll do the same exact thing in Corel. In Corel, you're going to want to have your Object Manager visible. If you don't know where your Object Manager is, click on Tools and just go down to Object Manager, and it'll bring it up. You'll notice that there are the same 3 layers. You have your print grid, GT cap overlay, and your artwork here. If you don't want to have your print grid visible, just go ahead and click on the little eyeball on the side and it'll get rid of it. You have your same exact GT cap overlay and your artwork here. You can go ahead, paste in your artwork. You'll see that it shows up with these little corners. In Corel, it might be hard sometimes to grab the artwork sometimes you might notice that you're going to move the actual artwork template. If you do move the artwork template, just hit the letter P as in Paul and it'll move the key back. If you would like to see your artwork above the overlay, you can also click on the layer side and just drag and drop your layer above the previous layer. It'll then make it easier to go ahead and grab your artwork and position it. The one thing that I do recommend after you position the artwork is to drag the overlay above it again, just to make sure that it's going to fall within the printable area. That's all it really takes to using the artwork templates for the GT Cap Platen. You can get additional information on using the Cap Platen at www.capplaten.com. Thanks and have a great day.